Welcome back to another one of our vlogs. In this episode, we turn in a scrap saw for some recall cash. We find some ridiculous roadside treasures, and we transform our cat Landis into a piece of art. We are Tuck and Sammie, and thank you guys for joining us on another visual adventure of our lives. YEEEW! No way, you guys aren't gonna believe this. Look what we just pulled up on. Is this real? No. No way. Dude, the stoke is nothing.
Doll, you never show me nothing but kindness. She would say, I know how sad you get. And some days I still get that way, but it gets better. It gets better. It gets better.
Alright, good morning. What is up, everyone? As you can see and hear with the birds singing, here we are. Another beautiful day in paradise. Living the dream. So we are about to go sell some luggage. A piece of luggage that we actually got from the bulk pallet. And today, okay, we found this bike yesterday. Well, got to make sure it's ready to rip, but this back panel here, you know, not that bad. Not in bad condition at all. Good clean, that's a good score. We trash picked this little dreamer in the straight out of the trash, roadside garbage. So that was a mini score. Today I'm going to be dismantling this, putting this piece in the big bottom base piece into the scrap pile, and all the other pieces. There is a recall on this saw, and I have the box was sent to me. All I have to do is put the piece in the box, send it back, and they send you $100 on the recall. So I'm gonna do that and then scrap the rest of the saw and probably go out looking for some trash pickings today. I thought it was supposed to rain all day, but it looks like pretty nice skies out, so could be a perfect day for some treasure hunting. But first things first, we're gonna go sell this luggage, and I have been having some serious difficulties on technicality stuff, like technical stuff on my editing software. One of the video clips got disrupted, and it was making the video export fail over and over again. So I finally got it to work, and I'm uploading a new version of the video that's going to come out today, right now. So, whew, editing stuff takes forever. But this is the suitcase we're selling. This is a ridiculously expensive suitcase. But obviously we're selling it for cheap just to get it out of here. But this is a good score for this guy. He's going to be happy about it for sure. Alright, this guy in front of us, local scrap legend that we know. He's not going to see us because he doesn't have the truck, but look how perfectly stacked his scrap is. So a few, months now at this point, we got this saw from a clean out thing that we did. It was an estate sale leftover from our friend Susan. We tried really hard to sell it. We tried to sell it on a bunch of different platforms, including at even yard sales, and we never tried to lug it up to the flea market. But either way, some local guy messaged me on Big Cartel, emailed us, and said that there's actually a recall on this. So I looked it up, and to my surprise, there was. And the Emerson Tool Company, which I guess made the part that got recalled, has given us this prepaid box to put the piece in, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it apart, put it in here, send it to them, and they give you a $100 check. So $100, and then we're gonna scrap the rest. So that's what I'm doing right now. I basically have a diagram of how it comes apart and everything, and I think there's instructions in here too, but I gotta take this off, take off the piece and then put it in the box, and then the rest is just useless after that. So it's just scrap metal. I mean, it's pretty much scrap metal anyway. But all right, let's do this. All right, first thing first, removing the guard and blade for the recall. So literally there's just a little bolt right there, a little nut. Ooh, it's almost off. I think that's the only one, not to be sure, but okay, so that wasn't the only one. There's a little screw in there also, and a little screw in here. I could be using an electric drill gun, but this works too. So the guard comes off, and now the blade. Alright, then you remove the blade. This is the instructions that they give you. Removing the blade. Alright, so cut the power cord. That's good. So there's 6 bolts in they're calling it the carriage trim. So I'm gonna take off 2, 4, 6 and then pull off this piece. Rat's nest. See that? There's a rat's nest or a mouse den in there. But yeah, you take off those 4 bolts and then this piece comes out. Should have cut that one while I had the chance before. Watch your feet. That comes off. So there it is. That's the piece that got the recall. This. So check your radial saws before you scrap them, if you can't sell them. But they give you this box. They sent me this box with the shipping instructions right here. Stickers and all. Ship it back. Even a little bit of tape. Wow. This is great service. So everything's set to go. Just tape the box. Look at this. So this box came in the mail. They give you a piece of tape. Wet it. So actually I was looking up how to take it apart online and what piece to send exactly, and all the information came in the box, so you don't even need to go as far as to go online. But it has the return tag and the recall tag, everything. They literally give you 2 pieces of tape that you just have to wet. So I got a towel here. It has water on it. Alright, so just shoved some newspapers around it, so some packing stuff, and voila. So that's all you gotta do. Recall complete. So definitely check your packages, check your radial saws and see if they got the recall. If you're going to get rid of one, you know, might make more off of the recall and just scrapping the rest than you will off of just selling it, because I couldn't even get 20 bucks for this thing. Ready to hit the post office. All right. So now we are going to go hit the streets and try and trash pick and scrap. So it is like 85 degrees and humidity is has to be the highest it's ever been, because I'm breaking into a full sweat standing here. It's just crazy around here right now. Whew. Like just stepping into this car right now is breathtaking. Not in a good way. But let's go see what we can find. Alright, let's see what we got here. Some scrap for sure. Men in Nursing magazine. What is this? The bread maker. Bread maker. That thing's crazy. Microwave type. Empty Keurig box. Alright, little beach chair. Some scrap life. Actually looking for a beach chair that's not ruined. A couple of them for Sammy and me. But that one's smoked. See how it's cut? Just like ripped through. I'm getting stoked about what I just saw. What is this?
It's still rolling.
Tool life, bag life. Look at this. Just bags though? Empties, just all empties. These bags, this bag might be worth it though. Some of these bags might be worth it. The T-squares are. And these two. That's it. Played me out. No way, you guys aren't gonna believe this. Look what we just pulled up on. Is this real? No. No way. Dude. The stoke is nothing. Dude, I just pulled over thinking these tools were in here. Talk about clickbait. I got so played out. No tools, just boxes. Alright, look at this, some scrap life. Little music stand. Weighs a little bit though. Not bad. Bed frame and a microwave. A Panasonic microwave. I never saw one of those before. Loading it up. Gonna have to take this thing off for sure because it's hindering everything. Alright, so we came up on a fridge and a grill and some other stuff. So we're just, it's like a few blocks away. We're just gonna hook up this trailer and bring it over there, fill it up in here, and then have all the scrap in the trailer and then be able to fill it more. So we can just take a bigger load. So let's do this. It's nice to be around the neighborhood scrapping though, because then you can just come back to the house, unload, or like I was saying though, I think this top piece for the truck is gonna have to come off because it's just the little picker lifestyle. It's not very reasonable to have. Alright. Trying to get back into the scrap life over here since we got the truck. Safety pin. And this one goes sideways. It holds up, and then this little guy Goes right across. And it has both connections, so you don't have to switch it on and off. Which I never had any vehicles like this. It had this one and the big one next to it. Perfect. Just like this.
And then there's another strap you can pull that tight.
This will save your back in the long run. 'Cause mine is already hurt.
This house is super sad. She blows.
When we get back, I'll set it
I'm
up.
so
and put
proud of you for wearing that back
This thing is nice.
race trainer thing. We'll just call it the back support.
And then hopefully this fits in there. Which, to be honest, this is kind of nice. Oh man. Alright, we got the trailer filled. Well, not filled, that's a lie. We got the stuff we just got in the trailer, and now we're gonna put the radial saw whole stand, minus what we sent back to the company, into the bed. Alright, this is gonna turn it into the makings of an actual scrap load. Alright, now to get it up into the trailer, and then we can fill this and everything else with smaller metal and stack and pack it, so it's a big old load when we take it. So let's see. Whew. Alright, getting some scrap piled into the trailer now. Whew. Gonna pull out this microwave and stick it in there. Into the little nook. Right here. The radial arm guard is actually cast aluminum, so I'm just gonna put it over here because it's much better pricing on that piece. The top of here is too, but I don't know the extent. I don't know how hard it would be to take it apart. Probably not that bad. I'm gonna try actually, because that's a few pounds right there, like 10 pounds probably at least. Panasonic microwave, which is strange. It's going in the nook.
Nook.
And then these dummies. And the mic stand. Some thick cast iron on the bottom. There's in there. And then the T-squares. Hang out for a little. They might be usable. Or some more
sellable,
for the
maybe.
flea market, but I definitely think I could use these too. So we got some scrap. We're gonna go back out and take more of a look and maybe jump in the ocean because it's scorching hot out. Look at this. Soaking wet just from doing like 5 minutes of lifting. Alright, so the scrap that we just picked up, we found locally in our own town. But now we are going to explore a little further and try and get some other gold hitting the streets again for some roadside garbage. And I hear the ice cream man. We are going to go for a dip in the ocean. It's actually only 82 degrees out, but it feels like at least 100. How do you feel about the humidity in this state?
I can't breathe. It's like nugget.
Look at that nugget. Should I try and get him? Like snatch him?
What?
Like grab him?
Wait, don't scare him.
Look at him. I think I can get him. Little baby bunny. Landis, what are you doing? Landis. Landis. Yeah? Come here. Good boy. Come here. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, you got scared. Come here. Good boy. Look at him. He's so handsome. You gotta take your tie off so it doesn't get caught on anything. Alright, we actually went in the ocean and it was not that bad. Could have swam for a little bit. We just dipped in and dipped out, but testing out this bike here that we got yesterday out of the trash. I'm gonna fill up the tires and see if basically it's a good bike, if the wheels are good, and maybe Sammy can use it. So this was one of the better finds that we found this week. Seems pretty good. Seems like we might have scored something. A nicey here. Gonna try and tell her to see if she can test it out. Sissy, the storm's coming, sis. Sissy, that guy's going too fast. What about the cats on the street? Those guys are weirdos.
I'm fucking saying something.
Hey! Find your bike.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
It rides pretty good. I rode it around the block. Secretly.
Did you see the Kikis?
Nah, none of them were outside. Do you think it's gonna rain?
It's not supposed to rain, but...
Does it ride pretty good?
Yeah.
Alright, another successful trash pick. The bike. Go take it for a spin.
Tell them
It does look really good.
until Landis and Lucky poop in it.
Well,
Actually, mainly Landis. He's the culprit.
I felt a drop.
Yeah, but it said it wasn't supposed to rain.
Nice. Right?
This is nice. Then it has a back there. Why did they throw this out?
Because the tires were flat. And they just bought a new one.
Wait, is there holes in it?
No, it just was literally flat. Like
Oh, and they were too lazy to refill it.
they were
too
too rich to care.
Too rich or too lazy?
Too rich, probably. That's the thing about this world. People have so much money that instead of just actually trying to fix a bike for literally 3 minutes, they would just throw it out. Maybe that's not the case, but I've seen situations where stuff was 100% totally fine, maybe just like a tiny bit used, and they just throw it away, just discarding it. So not bad for us though, because then we reap the benefits of people throwing stuff out. But another successful day, getting back into the scrap grind. Really do enjoy scrapping. It's very fun. Got the truck, got the trailer. The pink trailer has been good for scrapping, so we're gonna keep filling it. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go cook dinner.
All right, it's about to storm.
All right, good night or good morning.
Peace. We will see you guys tomorrow for some more claims. I will show you the storm if it comes in hot. Also, the recall piece, gonna ship that out tomorrow and show you guys when we get the check. I'll let you know, because I think that's really crazy that this in the mail and something we thought was dead in the water, not sellable, turned out we're gonna make 100 off of it. It was worth getting. All right, gonna put the air compressor away and we're gonna eat dinner and go to sleep. So hope everyone's having a good day. We had a great day and the dream continues. Just keep pushing it, everyone. Everything. It's trying to just keep going and going and going, but it's worth it. Look at these two. They're coming for the fly. The pup and the scissor. Can they catch it? Get it, pup. Okay, what is up, everyone? Good morning. Here we are, another beautiful day in paradise. Look at this. It's actually a really nice day. A little humid, but so after yesterday's mission, starting to come to the realization that this truck cap piece here is really nice in theory, but for our lifestyle is not gonna cut it. So I'm taking this off, sadly, because I do like it a lot, but it's got to come off. It's just got to come off for anything. Scrap, loading it up, flea market. I mean, for the flea market this is decent, but it would be better to have actual walls on here, to be honest, so we can pack it in heavily. So I'm unscrewing it, taking it off, and then we're gonna go around the neighborhood and go look for some scrap or some other items we can sell. So that's the first plan of the day here so far. So this thing's coming off. You take all of them. It's easier to carry in something different.
What?
You want the luggage too?
No, she said she's getting me a bag to put in.
Okay. You can carry all these?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go with them?
Not too far.
What's up, dude?
What are you doing over here?
I'm taking this thing off the truck so I can put scrap in the back.
Well, that makes sense.
Right?
Come, I want to show you what we did.
Let me park my truck.
All right.
Park it up.
There, you made a little beach thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's beautiful.
Right?
Yeah, I like that.
Looks good, right?
Yeah, it does look good. Little driftwood, which really ain't driftwood, but.
Yeah.
I
did remulch this though.
You gotta go to the beach.
Yeah.
Get some real driftwood. It's like white.
That is from the beach.
They are from the beach.
Yeah, we went to Strathmere and
Darn, that's
they
a
were washed up.
crummy beach. That.
Yeah.
But that looks nice. I like them little sculptures there. That's
That
nice.
thing's cool, right?
Yeah, it's cool. What do you know about cool? You're too young to know cool.
Cool.
You're cool.
All right, dude. What are you doing? Need help?
Now you got some scrap for us?
Scrap. Scrap?
Yeah. Not today.
I got so much stuff.
You hoard it though, right?
Would you take that thing off me? What? You want to take it off?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it.
It's almost off.
Well, let's do it.
You think it's too heavy for the boys?
I don't know. Let's see.
Watch your fingers though.
No, wait. This ain't.
That one's not staying, huh?
It is staying. That's the problem. Let's get it off of there. Okay.
Open it up though.
Open it up. Okay, hold on. Why is mine opening up and yours is?
I'll turn the one on.
Swing into our. Is that good or too heavy?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Benny's a savage though.
Let's just put it right here. Because I might actually put it in the garage.
I got it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Sir.
you, sir. Look at this sir stuff.
You just hooked me up.
Oh, I hooked you up. I didn't hook you up.
Yeah, you did. That would have
You
been hard
did
to take
though.
off like that
Oh, you got
without
it.
you. That would have been a chore. Yeah. I mean, this thing's pretty cool, but not what we need. Okay, here we go. That's more like it. Now this is actually a functioning scrap machine or whatever. You could actually stack and pack this thing. Should have taken that cap off day one. Looking back at it now. Alright, so this woman that walks by every day, she must be like a
She's a homemade.
homemade. She bought 2 bags of clothes from our yard sale. And Sammy had all these we were going to donate set aside for her. And she said she'll take all 3 bags. So we're going to drop them off to where she works, right down the street. So the cycle goes on. We got these clothes, we went through them. Sammy took some clothes. Or these are different ones than those, huh?
It's a mixture of stuff that I'm
Mixture.
putting aside because I see her walk by twice a day. Like I don't know if she like lives down there. I don't know, but I don't know.
So donation
Forward.
clothes, and she's gonna get them. So that's pretty cool. And we donated a bunch of bags of clothes to that other guy who bought the mower. So the cycle continues. Giving and getting and giving. And we just gave Mower Man as you guys saw, he helped me take the top off the truck. We gave him a leaf blower because he wanted to use some of the parts off of it. It was for parts, really, but you just give and you get. That's the way life works. We just brought this thing over to FedEx, but they have a FedEx drop-off center at the Rite Aid that's less than 2 blocks from our house, so we thought we were going to drive 20 minutes, but really we're just dropping it off here. So, cha-ching, about to get that rebate. Alright, got a scrap life piece here. Okay. Thanks. No. Just the metal. Thank you, though. Two beach chairs. Looks like one might be usable for you. This one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Couple suggestions, though. trying to sell the beach chairs, but have to get like 10 to make it worth it for each. Heavy. I didn't realize it went down like that. Alright, a quick little scrap run around the neighborhood. We found some stuff. This thing's pretty heavy, this railing. It's falling apart. Pretty crazy how much it rusted actually. But I'm gonna just put this stuff in the trailer. These beach chairs definitely were in the trash. Yeah. Sometimes people get crazy and start acting like stuff's not in the trash when it was. But I guess I'm gonna try and split this here and then put the two pieces in the trailer if I can. The sky's getting dark. Over here it looks like it could rain, but this is what we scooped up. This big heavy railing weighs a pretty good amount. And then this, which looks like, it looks like aluminum on the feet, but I don't know. No, it's just aluminum literally on the like very bottom of the legs, and then the rest is, that's aluminum. But the actual legs are not, and this is not. That's strange. Alright, what do we got? An umbrella with an aluminum bottom here. It's a little hard to get off of there, but let's see. A little bit of aluminum. So much easier with the truck thing off, so you can just throw stuff in. What is this thing? This thing is so custom. Some hockey sticks. This little table's some scrap. Might just scoop these hockey sticks and try and sell them. See what happens with that. This thing's kind of cool, but just destroyed. Nope. She's feeding the duckies. Some tortilla shells. Some taco shells. Feed the babies. Make it quick. This we got here, some aluminum chairs. Tour. Try and do something to clean these off, because that's a good amount of aluminum. You just unscrew this stuff. Alright, so now we're going to throw down on a little creative art session. So we picked up these Richie Rich comics at the flea market. 3 for $1, which I would say is a pretty great deal. And I'm planning on cutting this piece of wood that I have outside and wheat pasting. We know, baby boy. Wheat pasting the comics, or some pages of the comics, to the wood, and then doing a stencil on top. But Sammy also has this pack of canvases that she got from our friend Jen to paint up for her store. So she's gonna do some like art and then the Chanel stencil on top, because she sells Chanel stuff and designer purses and clothing. So she wanted these to be put up in her store. So we're gonna throw down on some art right now. Something fun for us to do together. You ready to do this?
Yes.
You got your stencil?
No, well, I have to paint the canvases first.
I know. You're a baby. You and Sissy are babies and you act like big girls.
I'm a big girl.
Yeah, we know. Sissy.
Boy, get your ass inside.
Babies.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to...
Alright, I'm gonna cut this board straight as I can. And then use this for the base. Wheat paste the comics on top of it. And then do a border with spray paint. And then do a big stencil in the middle. What's your plan for your canvases?
A plan. So there's 5 canvases. What I would like to do is, these are the colors I have, the only colors I have a significant amount of. Is this like mauvey purple, and then this bright pink, like baby pink. So I'm just gonna do like purple, pink, purple, pink, purple, like every other one. And then I'm gonna figure out what I wanna do. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna wing it.
So we have stage 1, the wheat pasted down on the wood. That's what that looks like. And then Sammy did 1 canvas with wheat paste, and then 2 with dark purple. She's gonna put stencils on those.
It's mauve.
What is it?
Mauve.
Mauve?
Mauve purple. Your grayish purple.
It was gray when it came out of there. Stay tuned for the finished product. Alright, so this is what this thing looks like. So I'm going to put a little black border around the whole outside before I do the stencil in the middle. So I wanted to show you guys, these are my 2 stencil cases that I have. And they're filled with all the stencils I've been making since I was young. Some of these are 15 years old, I would say. Some of them are just stencils bought from the store, but others, this was off a fruit box. My friend Tony Ward used to work at in the fruit section at Pathmark, and I took it off the box and made it into a stencil. This is Frankenstein. I think I got that off the internet. This is like a Nub TV, little TV. This is just one, I think, that Ben made. Actually, it's just Nub TV, like with a circle. This one says nubrevolution.com, our old website. Little anarchy symbol. This is the border I'm going to use, so that's cool. This is a panda with guns. That was off the internet. I am free. War is big business. This was a picture of me. This was like an art protest piece that I did about religion, kind of. But this is like a nurse. I added the little nub thing in there. This was actually, I would sometimes blow up pictures from comic books and then turn them into stencils. This is from, I think it's Transmetropolitan. And look, it's the Ninja Turtles cardboard cutout. And like, I would blow it up, print it out, and then make a stencil out of it. This is just my hand. the prints on. And these are like, somehow you can do a double stencil. So you put this down first, spray it like whatever, green, black, white, and then you put the top one on and put it, you know, it's a 2-layer stencil. This one I actually found, which is crazy because it looks similar like the ones that we do. This is my friend. That one's ruined. So I just have like stacks of these that I've been making forever. I'm just trying to figure out which one I actually want to put on here. So this one could be cool. I wanted to do a Landis one, so I might try to do that potentially. This is the other book, the other briefcases, stencils that I have. So art for me has been a huge part of my life forever, since I was a young kid, and it still is. I have been putting it aside lately, and I think that's dumb. I should do more, even if it's just for my own sanity at this point. But see, I'm going to put this down and do a border. I'm going to show you on the, I'll do it on the time lapse here. Alright, I had a vision of Landis as a stencil. So we're going into the Staples, and I'm going to print out a bigger form than I could print at home of Landito, and then I'm going to turn it into a stencil, hopefully by tonight, and put it on that piece of wood, the art that I'm making, if not on many other things. Did you get the key?
Yes.
Staples. Need I say more? Need I say more?
Oh my gosh, this is gold.
Pose number 2. Okay, so I've decided on, Sammy probably thought this one was better, on this pose. So I'm going to cut this out and glue it onto the back of a cereal box. And then I'm going to super glue it on there. And then that's going to give me a nice, easy stencil to cut out of with the X-Acto knife that we bought. Blades for this old X-Acto that we have. Bought 5 new blades. So this old one's getting thrown out. New blades going on. First I have to cut this out, glue it on, let it dry, and then it's ready to make it.
ArtNet at the Frick tomorrow for lithographs, because I use something called AskArt, which doesn't do prints or lithographs. So I will get back to those tomorrow. Do you have any information on any of the other artworks?
Just pretty much what I sent over on the pictures.
Okay.
I just figured they would be something because they were in the same house, and the lady had a lot of like very nice furniture and stuff. Like I think she was loaded and had stuff she didn't know what it was because her husband passed.
Right. Where the one, I can't quite read what they say. 2 of them are kind of the same. Does it say Nathan or Nahan?
It looks like it says Nahan.
Alright, let me try something. J-N-H. Yeah, I mean, they're nice things. I agree with that. Let me just try something real quick. N-A-H-A-N.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an H, just an H, not a T-H.
Yeah, I think you're right. That was the way I saw it. All right. Let's see. And McCarthy, intuitively, that to me, that one does not look like much.
No, yeah, actually, I just threw that in as a last second. Like, that just looks like
what
a...
you might consider doing, it's sort of a pain in the ass, because, then you have to kind of put them back together again when you go to sell them. But I wonder if it would make any sense to take them out of the frames.
And look at the back, right?
Yeah, I might do that with the Nahan and just see if there's anything. I don't know what the frames look like. I'm not really sure how involved that is.
It's doable for sure without ruining anything.
Right. I would suggest doing that for the Nahan and the Shapiro, just in case you can catch a first name.
Yeah. Okay.
The Shapiro piece is kind of fun, but it could still, unfortunately, just as easily turn out to be nothing.
Yeah.
Even good estates, sometimes people bought art somewhere because they liked it, but not necessarily because it's worth a lot.
Yeah.
All right. So I'd suggest taking the two Nahans out, having a look. Do that with the Shapiro. I don't think I'd bother with McCarthy. If you find anything, or just let me know in either case how that goes.
Okay. If I see something, you want me to send a picture, or whenever you call me back?
Whatever you think is appropriate. I mean, if it's clearly legible, you could just tell me what it says. Obviously, if it's framers' instructions, don't bother. But
yeah.
If there's anything that looks like it might be helpful, you could either send a picture, or you could just transcribe it and send me an email.
Okay.
Whatever you think makes most sense.
Cool.
And I'll take a look. I'll wait for that feedback on that, just in case there is anything. Assuming there is not, I'll look at the Hugo lithographs tomorrow at the Frick, and then I guess really that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. So are you Duncan's uncle? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was just going to ask you the reverse. He said you were a friend from Kimberton?
Yeah, I've known him since I was like 8. He went to kindergarten with my brother and through.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Where do you live now?
I live in New Jersey, in Somers Point.
Where is that?
It's like right near Atlantic City.
What's that?
It's right near, I'm like 15 minutes from Atlantic City. So I just got off the phone with someone who was helping me appraise the artwork that we got from that job. It was a childhood friend's uncle who started out similar like us, doing flea markets, yard selling, cleaning out houses, and now he does full-on art trading in New York. He lives in New York City. So he sounded like he would be a huge help for at least the 2 pieces, and I'm going to try and look on the backs of these other pieces to see if any of them have other first names on it so that he can search those in the database. So thank you, Duncan May. You are a legend. That was the hookup of all, and this could be a connection that we could go on to many other situations, not just this one. So stoked. Also, MJ snuck out the back door when I was back there talking. Now he's under the porch like a bad boy. Oh, I see him too. MJ. All I had to do was open up a can of wet food, give it to his sissy, and he came running because he didn't want to miss anything. Get in there, boy.
Sucker for wetties.
Alright, so I put a border around here, and to be honest, I don't really like the way it looks, so I'm going to shadow it a little tiny bit with the actual black. So that should look cool with the black, because this was like the metallic. Alright, as a continuation of what I was making before, I wanted to add this to the end of this video. So let's see how it turned out. This is my take at a Landis Landito stencil. I know it's not going to look exactly like them, but let's see how this worked. Oh man, it's cool. Landis Landito. Can I? Wanted to show you the stencil, how it came out.
Okay.
Here.
No.
It's pretty good, right?
Landis!
It doesn't really look like Landis, though, per se.
It does though, like he's got his little goatee.
I mean, it is him,
I think
so
I think it looks really good.
it looks like a cat, obviously.
What do you mean it does? Why do you think it doesn't look like
I
it?
mean, it's not like, oh, that's Landis.
Well, it's a stencil. Nothing could do Landis's face justice.
But,
You know?
I mean, it's better than just printing one offline. I mean, I made it. I'm
I
gonna
think
finish
it's
my
good.
piece now.
Don't you guys think it's good?
I gotta finish my main piece, but yeah.
The main. Good job.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Alright, so this is gonna be the finisher here. So I'm putting down I cut out the other side of the box to make a first layer, and then I'm gonna put Landis. Maybe I could put them down here, that would be cool. Right here. And then I'm gonna put the black actual stencil on top of that. So I'm putting down layer 1, layer 2. So nice. Alright, this is the final product. Hope you guys like it.
So good.
Landis, follow your dreams. Follow your lucky to the house that will keep you.
True.
A masterpiece. What are you working on?
Alright.
Stinky.
This.
That's
I'm not
looking
close
fresh.
to done, but. And
Holding
then
them
this.
but too crazy so I can't even get a clear angle of them. Alright. Not done yet.
Not done yet.
Okay. And then the Landis collab.
The Landis collab. I still have to outline them. I'm going to do one on the other side. And then I'll probably just outline them in pink.
They're looking good.
But it's about to downpour, so.
Hope you guys like the art. So that's what we made, and it's fun to do things together. If you want a stress reliever that's natural and very perfect for fitting my life, is art always. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching, and keep pushing.